for Virgo season, the overall energy was poetic justice. Okay, I'm sensing some karma coming in. The first card was this relationship was a lesson. And the last two cards, they fell on top of each other, was you win that court case. I'm telling you, justice is coming in and tap into your gifts. But let's clarify. So for this relationship was a lesson. I'm seeing that you actually did learn your lesson. And I feel like you closed out a cycle with someone, but they're in the Ten of Swords. It's almost like they are going to try to reach out. I see you not being interested. I see you standing 10 toes down on your decision to ignore them, to block them. I would say make sure that you are um setting those energetic boundaries as well too. But what I really feel like, yeah, you have somebody who's in a Ten of Swords state right now. I feel like they feel defeated. I feel like they are trying to distract from the pain that they're in. And I think that's why they're also reaching out to you, because it's almost like they, one, I haven't learned the lesson. Two, I feel like they're experiencing their karma. It's like, yeah, whether or not that they're going to showcase that to you when they do, in fact, try to reach out to you in Virgo season, they are. I feel like the overall energy is poetic justice. I feel like they're receiving your karma, and I honestly feel like you're about to receive your good karma as well too. It's so interesting how this is playing out for both of you guys, and I feel like you're receiving your justice, your karma, because you have learned the lesson. I feel like you also know the truth of the matter, and you also know that you deserve reciprocity. You deserve someone who's fair. You deserve a well balanced connection. You deserve the truth. You deserve somebody who's going to be fair to you. And I think you learned a lot of hard lessons with this individual. And I feel like you now have the discernment, and you trust yourself, and you trust your intuition, and you trust spirit. But most importantly, you trust yourself on the decisions that you're going to make later on in life when it comes to connecting with people. And I feel like, especially like on a romantic sense as well too. Please tell me more about justice for the collective. Yeah, I feel like with the Knight of Cups, I think this person intended to try to break you when they don't realize that this just made you so much stronger, so much more emotionally intelligent, so much more emotionally in tune with who you are as a person. I feel like you trust yourself now, and you trust your heart. And I feel like you're finally pouring that compassion into yourself that you would give so effortlessly to this individual. Yeah, you learn how to hold back. You've learned how to be resilient. You've learned how to persevere. You've learned who is deserving of your time and attention, who's not deserving of your time and attention. It took a lot of strength to, one, learn the lesson, two, stand 10 toes down on the lesson, and three, to continue to be the best version of yourself, to continue to keep healing, to continue to keep on this healing journey. I feel like that's what's happening, where I feel like you're about to get rewarded because you stood true to yourself in this healing journey. Okay, let's clarify. You win that court case and tap into your gifts. Tap into your gifts and you win that court case. I feel like Spirit is asking you once again to persevere. The King of Pentacles almost wanted to pop up, but it didn't. I think you guys are, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit scared and intimidated to enter into your abundance era, to enter into your I feel like your prosperous era, and Spirit is like, there's no need to be afraid. It's okay to come out of your comfort zone. It's okay to take risks. I think this whole journey was about you rebuilding that trust within yourself, not only just with meeting new people and getting into new connections, but I feel like your trust within yourself, that you can go the distance for yourself, that you are capable of coming out of your comfort zone and overcoming obstacles. I think this whole journey was just to show you how strong and resilient you are, and to keep persevering. And even if you're tired, even if you're exhausted, even if you're still healing from past wounds, Spirit is like, do not give up on yourself. I'm telling you, you're heading in towards this Emperor energy, regardless of your gender, where I feel like you're about to start being a whole lot more confident, not only with the decisions that you're making, but the action that you're taking towards your goals. I feel like I'm speaking to people where really you're about to be a whole lot more prosperous. I feel like you're stepping into a leadership position where you probably will be showcasing your gifts. That's why Spirit is asking you to tap more into your gifts. I feel like you are a natural leader as well too. And I feel like Spirit is like, it's time for you to lean into that. It's time for you to finally start taking actions towards your goals. It's finally it's time for you to finally start planning out the next chapter of your life. What does that look like? Like the sky's the limit. And I feel like you're finally receiving that. Where I think this individual in the very beginning, I don't know if they always try to project onto you that you needed to settle, that you needed to be okay with crumbs or an imbalanced connection. And I think through this healing journey, you realize your worth and you realize that you are way more than deserving of what this person was trying to issue to you. And maybe it doesn't even have to be just a particular person. Maybe people in life have made you feel like that. And I think you have that confidence within yourself and you have that self love within yourself that you're like, no, I deserve way better than what people have been trying to dish out for me. And the universe is proud of that. And the universe is like, okay, now it's time for you to take it a step further in Virgo season. What is the plan? How are you going to move forward towards your next goals, to your next future ventures? What are those future ventures? And I definitely feel like it's you tapping more into your gifts and you showing up as a leader in this world. So if this resonates, thank you for commenting down below. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for following. And if you would like to work with me, the link is in my bio. And until next time, bye.